song will be on the full project. It drops here. We're just talking about it. Of course, there's 2 songs out from the project. We released In Him There's No Sorrow, that's featuring Yolanda Adams. You can find it on platforms. We just released for Juneteenth, Fix Me. Fix Me came out last Friday. The visualizer came out Monday. So you can find a visualizer or you can find the song on all digital platforms. Fix Me was the album. It was a spiritual that Twinkie flipped. What I loved about this project was she was studying at Howard. So I hear all of her academics showing up on this particular body of work per each song. So it is something that had a little bit more choral academics. There's something that had a little bit more jazz and from the disco world. My Soul Loves Jesus is a little bit more on the classical side of things. So it's just really a whole amalgamation of work. And I mean, you guys stepped in. That was one of the songs. So I spent a lot of time trying to really duplicate the sonics of 1981 on it. So you guys really, really did an incredible job on that. I really love it.
Thank you. You did your best.
They killed
Producing it too.
Oh
yeah.
So Jekalyn, tell me how has Twinkie influenced you?
She has influenced me greatly, and I would hear you say a lot that she and I sound like the younger version of her. And when I went back to listen, yeah, it's definitely there. But I just love her. I love her a lot, and she's so sweet. Every time I've encountered her, such a sweet spirit, and we all know just to say she's talented is an understatement. So I just love her. I love everything about her, and one thing about it, she's gonna always bring it. So she's a.
What about you? Tell me the impact of the Clark sisters on you, Kelontae.
Oh my God, they're legendary. Listening to the record the other day when you sent us the chat in the group chat, I was like, man, we don't get to hear this in gospel music. We hear a lot of, we're always forward thinking, being progressive as musicians and creatives. But I am one of the ones where I always felt like one of my assignments and an honor for me is being a bridge. Like I'm grateful that I even got the chance, man, and the opportunity extended from you, man, a legend, living legend. It was weird for me because you had to send y'all. First of all, let me just put my guards down. He had to call me, man. I finished what I sung, y'all. Key, again, I finished. I was done. He called me like 2 days later, like, "Hey, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know what you was doing in that studio, but you must have was nervous." Or something. I said, "Absolutely, I was nervous."
Don't be so safe. That's what I told him.
Yeah. I was singing it straight, Kierra. Y'all, I wasn't doing no run. I was singing it, my soul. Like, I didn't want to do nothing. And he's like, no, I want you. I called you because of you. And so it was just, I was nerve-wracking for me, y'all, because I was like, man, it's like I'm paying tribute to 2 legends because you actually have already had a chance to work with them. So to know that it's not just, of course, it's tribute to the Twinkie Clark, but it's also, she's a part of the Clark sisters. Like you can't come in and have step in. So it was incredible, man, to be a part.
Definitely. You definitely can't do that. So yeah, but I think you guys you tastefully did what needed to be done for the song. I mean, we all know how all 3 of you guys can sing. So you need to prove that point. I just want to this song with the right integrity. And I think you guys brought a very tasteful presentation to what I wanted to do with the particular song. And like I'm telling everybody, the album came out in 1981, a remastered old album. So I took time to really learn the songs, to really learn the sonics, which I knew the songs before, but to recreate those sonics to make it sound like an old album just mastered. But we really did it from scratch, like live vocals. It's totally done from scratch, and it's really, 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 really cool. So I can't wait for everybody here. The original had like 6 songs on it. So I did all 6 of them, and then I did a remix of one, and I added like a bonus cut for it. So that's it. But again, it comes out September 15th. It features them on My Soul Loves Jesus. It also features J Moss on Waco Zion. It features PJ Morton on Praise the Lord. It features Brayla on His Yoke is Easy. Features Yolanda, of course, on In Him There's No Sorrow. And the Clark sisters on Power. So
woo!
In the studio, so they all on that. So it's gonna be really, really a body of work, and I had a good time doing it, celebrating the music musical genius of Twinkie Clark.
Yeah.
But listen, before we get out of here too, tell me what you guys doing. Kelontae, what you got going on? You got a new song or something coming out?
Yeah, man. I'm releasing a new record, my new album entitled Testify, July 20th. So you guys gonna get that and stream it. The legend, I'm gonna leave it alone. But these two people down here, I'm gonna leave them alone. But I got a new record in July, so super excited about it. This was gonna be fun. It's a collected unk. I've always had this thing for contemporary, but my approach, I love country music, I love pop music, I love R&B, I love music. I'm a musician, so I try to I went different routes for this one. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be super fun. So yeah, July 20th, y'all go get it. Testify. Jekalyn wrote on it. I have a song entitled. You guys, if you have not heard it, go stream it. Live Again. We just released another single called Good Love. Just so fun. So I'm excited to hear the feedback from it. Yeah.
I think all three of y'all sing with such old spirits. That's why you're some of my favorite of the newer artists, because I think old souls, and you just on the instrument, you really, really know how to storytell inside the song. That's always important. Yeah. I'm always telling my singers, don't just sing in concert, sing in story. Because when you sing, it keeps us engaged in what you're saying. When you sing in concert, all you're doing is thinking about notes. And when you think about notes the whole time, you wonder why sometimes the audience just goes comatose, because we see you think, we see you trying to figure out what is the next note that you're going to do. But when you sing in story, you paint a whole picture for us and you take us on a journey. I feel like you guys really, really do that. And I applaud you for understand. You got massive gifts, but don't let the gift get in the way of the story, because then, we kind of start losing. You guys do that really well. Jekalyn, tell us a little bit about what you got.
I'm excited because this is the week of my You Will Win conference. It begins Friday and Saturday in Atlanta, Georgia. Kelontae is going to be there. So many, Pastor Mike Jr., comedian Lil Rel, Reginald Sharp. It's a whole lot of people. Log on to youwillwin.org for more information. It's great. This is my first year back live since the pandemic. My last stop was in Orlando, Florida. And we're excited. It's going to be great. And yeah, let's activate these winning seasons so we can continue to win.
That's right. That's cool. Niece, what you got happening? Tell us. I mean, we know.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, and the baby has slowed me down tremendously, so things are doing a little different for me now. But we're thinking about doing a tour in August, so hopefully that'll come. We'll have dates soon, and then we got the new music out. So if you haven't heard that, then please, by all means, check it out. And I just released a second book called The Vibes You Feel. So that's what's happening with me now, and we kind of just moving things along.
That's really, really great. So you heard what they're all doing. I mean, you can follow them all at each other's name, at Kierra Sheard, at Kelontae, at the other thing is, you guys, if you haven't, before this record releases, go to YouTube and look up Twinkie's My Soul of Jesus. Listen to it, and it'll kind of get you there. Or go and look up this old album. The album was called Power. It came out in 1981. You can find it on YouTube, but you can find it the old original on iTunes as well, and you understand what I'm kind of doing with particular project. So I'm really excited about it. Like I said, Fix Me came out. You can find that, Fix Me Jesus, on all digital platforms, as well as In Him There's No Sorrow. Let's keep on celebrating legends. Let's not just our own careers that we don't really take time to celebrate. I find that the 80s, their originality was so good. You could be completely different and still win. You didn't have to be like everybody else. And I still love it when I look at all three of you. You're all totally different, but we love everything that you do. And I think that makes a timeless legend and a So y'all keep on being yourselves and don't let anybody make you be like anyone else, because you can't. Your gift on you, and you.
Come on.
Thank you, Arthur. We love you.
We love you guys.
We love you so much.
I support everything that they're doing. I just wanted to say a little bit about this project. Again, Donald Lawrence presents Power, a tribute to Twinkie Clark, comes out 15th. But right now, 2 songs out. You know, just go support everyone's music. We have a lot of music out right now. Go and support it. But thank you guys for jumping on. I don't want to hold you any longer. Love you all.
Love you all.
Yeah.
Love you guys.